stand in the line just to hit a new low. Do 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 do. You're faking a smile with a coffee to go. Do 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 do. You tell me your life's been way offline. You're falling to pieces every time, and I don't need no carrying on. 'Cause you had a bad day. You're taking one down. You sing a sad song just to turn it around. Can't you guys tell? I'm having the most worst day! I woke up super late today, maybe around 2 o'clock. Under my eyes are super red. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but it's super red. My nose is runny, so I got a box of tissues, man. I just stink! I smell like crap right now, man. I'm in the most uncomfortable position I could be right now. Not only that, yesterday my Brooklyn Nets lost the first game of the playoffs to a buzzer beater. A buzzer beater! Man, can this day get any worse? Can it? Well, if you're an OG of this channel, you know in order for me to make myself feel better on the worst day, I have to see other people suffer. Yes, so today we're reacting to watching people having a worse day than me. If I'm having a worse day, who could have a worse day than me? And by the way, I don't thrive off of negativity. It's a joke. I don't want to see anybody suffering. But when I'm suffering and I see somebody else suffers, it makes me feel a little bit better. I don't know, man. It makes me at least feel comfortable that I'm not the only one having a bad day. So without further ado, people having a worse day than me.
Some days it really seems like life just isn't going your way. But rest assured, it's probably not as terrible as you think. Whether it's bad luck, bad karma, or just bad choices, here are some...
Alright, man, who designed this bathroom? Seriously, man? Who made that bathroom? And if you're the person using that bathroom, you deserve to be embarrassed. Because, man, what the... If I saw that bathroom, no way in heck am I going inside that, man. Somebody could just easily see me taking a dookie, man. You already know I have trauma from taking a dookie in public restrooms. If you don't know, look back on my old videos and you'll understand why.
Who are definitely having a worse day than you are.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they definitely having a worse day than me. Alright, that was a cool animation.
Everybody gets distracted by their smartphones.
Bro, why are you just in an abandoned place with railroads? Like, bro! Do you see where you're going, my guy? Alright, if this man gets hit by a train, I mean, it's his fault! How do you even end up in this place, man?
But this girl deserves special recognition for falling down a sewer drain in China. Turns out texting while driving isn't the only dangerous form of social media multitasking,
yeah, we know
as
that.
her entire leg somehow slipped through the narrow drain cover.
Low-key, that's not her fault. That's the people who made that sewer cover, man. Why is there that big gap? Come on, man.
Until emergency
At least put a
services
caution
arrive.
sign or something.
She may have been easily freed, but the humiliation will never fade.
Ayo, facts!
Most young kids put a kitten or a puppy on their Christmas list each year.
Okay.
But when that wish finally comes true,
yeah, facts.
It's only fun and games until something like this happens.
Bro,
this poor little...
Oh, snap! He took a dookie on her. Or it's a she. I don't know what the cat is. It could be a male. It could be a female. I'm not here to judge. You know, you always got to be very cautious nowadays. But girl! The cat took a dookie on her. Man, what the? Oh yeah, that cat going up for adoption. It's just a joke. It's just a joke. It's just a joke. It's just a joke. By the way, it was just a joke.
Girl didn't know what she'd let herself in for when she insisted her feline companion ride shotgun. I'm just glad the driver was able to pull over fast enough to snap this hilarious photo.
Bro, yeah, facts. They are having a worse day than me.
Speaking of badly behaving animals, this is not what one unlucky homeowner was expecting after looking forward to a freshly cleaned house.
Bro,
allow me to explain. This horror show is what happens when someone's brand new Roomba robotic cleaner meets a puppy who hasn't been potty trained.
Alright, man, what are you doing? Who's gonna clean that? There's just shit everywhere!
And I can only imagine the smell this unfortunate homeowner faced as they opened the front door to discover a delightful trail of fresh puppy poo all throughout the house. Sometimes technology does fail us. If you're a frequent flyer, a photo like this should be enough to make your heart drop out of your stomach.
Man.
It's not hard to imagine what happened here. One last-minute trip to the little boy's room was probably cut short by the final boarding call. But this poor passenger isn't going anywhere without their passport. Someone constantly stealing from your fridge stash at work can be seriously frustrating. But this woman found the perfect way to...
Good morning to whoever has enjoying my coffee creamer all week. Surprised you've been drinking my breast milk. P.S. It's organic, so no worries.
Your sweet revenge. There's nothing better than a passive-aggressive post-it note, especially when it reveals that the coffee creamer the thief has been using is actually her breast milk.
Hey bro, she could be using reverse psychology though. You could say it's breast milk and people be like, bro, what though, when it's not actually her breast milk, you feel me? It's just called some psychology tricks.
But hey, at least it's organic. In August 2017, a strange turn of events led to a freeway in Arkansas being covered in thousands of frozen pepperoni pizzas. The mass pizza massacre happened when an 18-wheeler...
Oh, this is DiGiorno, man. I had some DiGiorno pizza like 2 nights ago, man.
Transporting Tombstone and DiGiorno's pizzas slammed into an overpass pillar.
Hey bro, shout out DiGiorno. If you want to hit me up with the
student heaven onto the road. It might seem like a blessing from above, but the carnage caused standstill traffic in both directions as cleanup crews spent hours removing the no longer edible debris.
Bro, I would have stole some. I'm not gonna lie, man.
Picture this. You're finally heading back to your car after a grueling day when you find this awaiting your return.
You can keep it. I don't even want it. I don't want it. Man, what the? Keep the car. It's yours now. That's your car, man. Bro, what are you gonna do? They took it over, man. They could keep it. If they want to drive it, you could drive it. Man, what
Best thing to do is to accept that the car is no longer yours and bid those bees a good day as you run in the opposite direction. In case you thought cycling might be a safer option to escape the little stingers, take a look at this poor bike, which has been turned into a temporary...
Man, what the? Alright, Daryl. What the heck? Bro, what the?
God, it's definitely time to invest in a bus pass.
Bro, no, a scooter.
DIY isn't everyone's forte, but it definitely takes a special kind of someone to screw up this badly on something as simple as a wooden...
Alright, bro, but you could easily refix this, man. That's not really having a bad day. Believe it or not, when I was a kid, I used to DIY with Skylanders. You know Skylanders? Skylanders is a video game, it came with toys. Yeah, I used to like break some whenever I had extras. I don't even know how I ended up with extras. I think maybe some friends gave it to me or something. I would always have like an extra 2 or 3 Skylanders, so I would break them and just glue their pieces onto another Skylander, just make some really weird Skylanders. Man, I don't know. I was just some boy. I don't even know.
He was hoping to invent a chair that could work both ways, but judging by the total look of defeat, I'm just not sure things went as planned by creating this headache-inducing piece of furniture instead.
Bro, you could just easily unscrew
In life, we have to make difficult decisions on a regular basis. But this profound dilemma is enough
Use the other door. The goose will attack if you wait. Whoa. What the? Am I even reading English? Use the other door. The goose will attack if you go out through this door. Man, I ain't scared of no goose.
Anybody stomped.
Man,
What happens when you're in a
goose.
major rush? Do you risk it and use the door?
Yeah,
What if the other door isn't working? Or the goose figures out how to cover both bases at once?
Oh, I ain't
The owner
scared
of
of
this
no
booby
goose.
trap building needs to come up with a solution fast.
I ain't scared of no goose.
No matter how much forward planning we try to do, we just can't control the weather. Unforeseen circumstances can quite literally rain on your parade. Just take these two who set out on a road trip with
Bro, what the? She got a pet polar bear? What the? Believe it or not, I actually want a pet bear, man. No cap. It would be so cool. Just imagine you walking down the streets of New York, because I live in New York, NYC. Just imagine walking the streets of the city and you got a pet bear just walking around. Nobody would want to touch you, man. Nobody's going to mess with you, man. Hopefully one day I can make my dream come true. As long as the bear don't suffer, because I don't want the bear to suffer as a pet, man. You know?
grins on their faces, only to return looking like this.
Bro, she really
The
got a
poor
pet
pup
polar
just
bear.
looked so disappointed that his owner didn't think to put the roof up before setting off.
Thanks.
Speaking of freak weather, since when did turtles start falling out of the sky? An alarm driver in South Carolina found himself inside this fever dream when the rear tire of a truck ahead of him hit an unsuspecting turtle, sending it smashing through the windshield like a real-life Mario Kart race. Thankfully, nobody
What? They really played Mario Kart in real life?
Was harmed, but the same can be said for the poor little turtle.
Oh, the turtle's dead? Oh my God.
When things go wrong, we often wish the ground would just swallow us up whole. And that's definitely the case with a mishap which almost...
You know, I'm not really a fan of fast cars. I don't even know. In middle school there was always those few people who would know like every single detail of their cars, man. They would be like, oh yeah, that's the Lamborghini 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's a Ferrari, blah 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 blah. I'm like, how do I even know this, man? I don't know my cars, man. I just know Lamborghini, Ferrari, Tesla, Porsche. Yeah.
Caused a $175,000 Porsche to be totally swallowed by a canal in Amsterdam. The brand new Porsche 911 GT3 RS.
Oh, and I also know Audi, and I know BMW, and I know Honda, and I know Toyota, and I know GMC, and I know Ram, and I know Subaru. Is Subaru a company, or is that just a model of a car? Man, yeah, that's what I know. And I know... that's all I know.
Displayed at a dealership when a mechanic decking it out with its orange striping accidentally drove it into the water. Thankfully, only the front end was submerged and the car was salvaged, but I wonder how the soon-to-be owner felt.
Never waste your money on fast cars, man. Unless you really like a fast car, then get one, I don't know. But never waste your money on a car, man. Not only does it depreciate in value, not only are you going to have to spend extra money for just get a car that's decent, man. You don't need a fast car, man. Where are you gonna go that you need to go 1,000 miles per hour, man? Come on, man.
The most adept coffee connoisseurs out there might be able to spot the error in this photo,
man,
which probably caused one of the most tedious shifts these coffee shop workers has ever experienced. The original Reddit poster explained that their boss had accidentally poured unroasted beans into a batch of roasted ones, meaning they had to separate 10,000 beans by hand. Better you than me, bud.
Hey man, I don't know what
inevitable,
coffee is.
But there are some situations where there's really no room for slip-ups. In June 2019, footage of the helicopter rescue of an injured 74-year-old hiker in Arizona went viral for all the wrong reasons after the poor woman was seen spinning out of control.
You killed her! You killed her! 74 years old and you're spinning her like that? She dead! Ain't no way she survived. Did she survive? Man, what the?
Suspended in midair. It turns out the crucial tagline needed to stabilize the patient wasn't attached to the stretcher, only causing her to rotate faster as the crew attempted to lower her to the ground.
Man,
thankfully, she emerged unharmed, if not a little dizzy.
Oh my God.
9 times out of 10, botched homemade DIY solutions will end up in total disaster. Just ask this homeowner. Now the prospect of tentatively balancing a brand new TV on an old narrow mantelpiece didn't raise any red flags, but I'll bet the sound of it crashing to the ground did.
This is why I do not mount TVs. I always have the option to mount my TVs, but I don't do it because I'm scared if one day I mount my TV and then one day it just falls off and then I destroy the wall and I destroy the TV, man. I never want to take my chances with it, man.
I'm sure they won't bother cutting any corners next time.
Hey, yo, facts, but I think that's going to wrap up today's video, man. I'm already feeling a little bit better, if you can't tell already, man. Seeing other people having a bad day makes me feel comfortable that I'm also having a bad day. And me feeling comfortable that I'm having a bad day kind of turns it into a good day. Not really, but you know what I mean. Especially when I'm looking like a vampire right now, because I don't know why this light always does it to me, man. Man, I don't even know, man. But anyways, that's going to wrap up today's video. If you guys enjoyed today's video, let me know by leaving a like. Comment down below. Are you having a bad day? Did this video make you feel better? Let me know down in the comments down below. Or comment down below. Who do you think had the worst day? Comment down below. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And last but not least, I love every single one of you guys. Really do. And,